Hi everyone, the Owl here, Swadikap Sabaidi Mai. Hope you're well. Well, we're live. It's another live show here from England, and it is Sunday, 5:30 p.m. here in England. God knows what time it is in Pattaya, probably well after midnight. Gavin, UK, hello Owl, you survived Jaywick. I did, that vlog is out, take a look at it. Stephen's in the house, hello mate. The background is, can't read it. Guideline 7, welcome. Just your average creator, hello, welcome to the live show. Not seen your username before. Optimistic 101 afternoon hour, welcome to the live show mate. Damon, afternoon Mark, hope all is well. Easy for me to say, hope you are well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Yes, the latest vlog is the Jaywick visit. Of course, it was this live show last week where you suggested I should check out Jaywick, and I have, and that vlog is there for you to see, so take a look. I enjoyed it, but I don't want to spoil it too much if you've not seen the vlog, so watch it after the live show. Just refresh the page, see if I can see some of your comments. Good afternoon. Yes, really good, thank you. Just your average creator says, I finished watching the Jaywick vlog today, and yesterday it was awesome. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. It was an interesting filming day, put it that way. Somewhat different for the channel. As it got amazing views, not really. It's a bit of a slow starter, to be honest. Gone in at number 10 out of 1. So it'd be interesting to see if it's one of them slow burning vlogs that picks up over the days. We will have to see. Keith Kelly, welcome to the live show. Hi, Owl. Welcome. Everyone was very friendly, and you and Michael crushed it. Appreciate that. Paul Cannonball, welcome to the live show. Wow, we've only just started and we've already got 70 people on. This could be a busy one. Evening, mate. Where are you off to next for a vlog? Good question. The Jaywick experience was a little bit of an experiment, because let's not forget, this channel was started in Pattaya, as you guys know. And it's very much a Pattaya, Thailand channel. I'm spreading my wings. I'm doing some vlogs from the UK. The Manchester vlog's gone down really well. We're going to have to see how the Jaywick one does over the coming days. But if you have got any suggestions where you'd like me to go, I can't promise, because obviously budget comes into it, etc. Drop it in the comments and we'll see what we can do. Chris Hickman 2867, welcome to the live show. Good evening, Mr. Owl. Good evening. I must learn not to refresh the comments too much so I don't lose any this evening. Aquatic Hitchhiker recently discovered the Pattaya Owl channel, or the Owl channel as it is now. Really enjoy your videos and approach, sharing experiences with your view. Keep it up. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. And I must admit, as the days go on, the weeks go on, my desire to go back to Thailand is increasing by a certain percent each day, and that does include Pattaya. Could a return be on the cards? Stephen Kennedy 1427, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. And someone's just sent me a buy me a coffee. I will find out who that is in just a moment. It's gone off my screen, but I will get an email. That will go into the channel, either towards the next trip to Thailand, a banger, or a singer, or somewhere in England maybe. But I will thank you when I know who it is. It kind of went off the screen a little bit too quick. Tina's in the house. How are you doing, Tina? Evening, Owl. Had a cracking breakfast this morning. You would have loved it. We even did the bean test. First thing we did, we said to each other, was the Owl would love this. That's amazing. Of course, that baked bean test is so important. Who wants cold beans? I mean, come on. I mean, I've not had cold beans a lot, to be fair, but I have in Thailand. So I don't know what it is. The Masked Intruder watching from Sweden. Welcome to the live show. And if you could hit the like button, everybody, it doesn't cost anything, but it really helps the owl algorithm. And for the person who has just sent me a buy me a coffee, let me see if I can actually just go onto the app and find out quicker. So, to show my appreciation. And as always, if you've got any comments, questions, recommendations, places you'd like me to vlog, anything about Pattaya, Thailand, drop it into the comments. The Red Baron, thank you very much for the buy me a coffee, mate. £25. Wow, that is awesome. Thank you. And in the note, you've put, get the owl back to Thailand right now. Well, I appreciate that, mate. Of course, finances, etc., time off work, it's just not possible. Stephen just made a coffee in the owl mug. Nice one, of course. You can get a owl mug from the shop, and Stephen, the moderator, is happy with his, and I've got mine just here. John Dillon, C5V, hello Owl. Hello. Enjoyed your JWIT video today. Bit refreshing from Brekkie Reviews. Thank you, mate. It's an interesting one. It is an experiment. I enjoyed filming it. I've enjoyed putting it together. Once again, I had a little bit of audio issues with the DJI mics. I mean, can you believe it? You buy the best mics only at the beginning, because me and Michael both had the microphone on and they cancelled each other out. So lots of lessons learned from a filming point of view on this vlog, but there's enough there, I reckon, for an enjoyable vlog. So take a look at it, and I won't spoil it too much for you, but it's definitely worth a look. Big John's in the house. Welcome to the live show. Hi, Owl. Hope you're well. Watching this from a cave, drinking a cold Singer. Well, of course, mate. Of course you're in the cave. Someone messaged me the other day saying the cave is no longer there. I mean, is anyone in Pattaya right now near Tree Town who can just go and check that for me? Somebody sent me a picture of the day before and it was there, open. Is it shut for a refurb, or is the person joking with me? Just your average creator, how did you start streaming? Well, my first live show was probably around 55 live shows ago in a pub in Pattaya. That was the first live show, and yeah, 50 odd live shows later, here I am. So yeah, just jumped in the deep end and started doing the live shows. Mickey Moo, Jesus Owl, that's a very loud background. Well, this is the Owl HQ, as you can see. We're all set up for the live show, and I thought I'd show off the owl mug as well. And a couple of flags. We've got the Thailand flag, the UK flag, and I feel like that encompasses what the channel is about. Iron B2088, welcome to the live show. Had a bacon and egg balm on the golf course this morning. Hope you're well, bud. Enjoy your videos in Pattaya. Thank you, appreciate that. And I love that you've told me what you've had for breakfast there. Thank you very much. Miko Jones in the house. Evening Owl. Dave in Thailand. Good evening from Oxford. Looking forward to your new journey. All the best for the future. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. And I don't actually know what the next vlog is going to be. I might go down the whole Pattaya Thailand route. I've got so much to share and talk about. So maybe I can put something together there. And of course, no doubt there'll be another city in the UK. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what you guys request and what I can actually do. Where can I buy the Owl Channel tank top? Well, I think at the minute, mate, I've got a hoodie and a cap and a mug available. And of course, I don't take it too seriously. I think the people who run the shop on the channel, they get the majority and I get a slight cut. I think I get a few quid for every mug that's sold. And I'm happy with that because I don't have to do any of the packaging, printing. buying the mug. Somebody asked me the other day, do I stock the mugs in my living room and send them myself? And I don't. It is a merch shop via the YouTube channel, and I think once you've got 1,000 subscribers, you can open it. But I tested it. I ordered a mug myself, and it came on time. The box had the Owl Channel sticker on the front, so I was actually really impressed. And the quality of the mug is decent as well. Paponti65, welcome to the live show. Always good to have you here. Hello, Owl. Hope you're well. I have enjoyed your nice vlogumentary. Please keep them coming. It's truly an eye-opener. Thank you very much, mate. I guess that's amalgamation of a documentary and a vlog. And I guess you're talking about the Jaywick vlog. I had no ideas how that was going to go. And of course, Michael, the cameraman, joined me on that vlog. So check it out after this live show. I think as it stands, only 1,600 people have actually viewed it at the minute. So it's a bit of a slow burner. I don't know if that's because it's not Pattaya, Thailand related. Some of my Thailand videos could get 1,000 views in the first hour. So it's interesting, and I think the analytics are important because I want to make vlogs that you guys actually want to see. That's why I'm always asking for your feedback. Rolly the Rolling Robot, welcome to the live show. Do an Ipswich vlog. Well, we've been down that way, mate. Who knows in the future? I think potentially some of the other cities like London, Liverpool, Newcastle, Edinburgh might be on the cards over the year. We will have to see. Oh, Wolf. Oh, wow, £50, mate. Buy me a coffee. Thank you very much. Spoiling me. Thank you very much, mate. That is awesome. So 2 big buy me a coffees into the Owl channel. Thank you very much. And it'll all go towards either making vlogs here in England or that upcoming Thailand tour 2027. And I was honest about you when I said that I didn't have the holiday blues for Pattaya, but I do Thailand. Well, things are starting to shift. It's starting to shift. The holiday blues for Pattaya each day are coming back. So it's going to be an interesting one. What comes next later this year or early next year? We will have to see. Mark Alpin. 5704, hi Pattaya Owl. Hi mate, how are you doing? Welcome to the live show, and thank you everyone who is sending the little love heart things. I can see, I know not all of you want to drop a comment, but I can see every party sign, every love heart. Much appreciated. Ross942, Owl is live watching from Phuket. It's almost 1 AM in Thailand. Wow. Just your average creator, thanks. What was your favourite stream? I would say, well, we've had some big ones here from the UK as well. I mean, last week's stream we had over 200 and odd people on the live show. The ones from the cave have been pretty big as well on the meetup nights, before the meetup nights. So I think if I had to pick, there's a couple from the UK where we've done well, but also the ones from the cave. Trevor Osborne 9690, welcome to the live show. Hi Mr. Owl, good to hear you going about. Do a vlog from Norwich, lots to see, and of course we passed the lights of Norwich and Ipswich on the way down to Jaywick. It was a good old journey. It was a 3-hour journey. Mark Gavin 1823, still got your stuff in the hotel in Pattaya. Well, I've got my helmet at the Vogue still. Soy6 Dave, hey Owl, best full English you've had in Pattaya. I'm going to put it up there with the likes of Time Bar, Bentley's, Bacon Brew. They have to be up there. Miko Jones says, oh no, your Owl mug has the text printed backwards. Well, I don't know really. It is what it is. It might just be the screen. it might just be the screen. And a big hello, by the way, if you've just joined. We are live from England. We've just started and we've already got 110 people on, so if you can hit the like button, that'll really help the algorithm. And of course, the latest vlog is the Jaywick vlog. Check it out after the live show. Drop a like, leave a comment, let me know if you want to see more of that content. Yes, the pub in Jaywick did have one of them stair gates on the door, and that was a funny clip with Michael, the cameraman, trying to get in. It's worth watching just for that clip. Java Lopez, hi Owl, greetings from a very rainy afternoon here in Jersey. It was awesome meeting you last month at the cave. Same feeling here. I miss Pattaya every single day. Well, it's a funny old place, isn't it, Pattaya? And it just shows like being on Sri Lanka every single day was too much. Because of course I spent 2 months out there earlier in the year in Pratumnat, Cozy Beach, and it went like that. You know, too quick. It never felt too much, and I think my issue was actually being in the heart of it for a few weeks. So the lesson learned, and yeah, I am starting to miss Pattaya. Yeah, I am. There, Baron ZQ6JO, welcome to the live show. I will be back in Thailand in November for 3 weeks. I am finished with Walking Street, Soi 6 and Bacau. I will stay in Jomtien and do a trip to Koh Kut for a few days. Interesting. And of course, I'm going to be doing a bit of a tour, seeing other places in Thailand. But also, when I do go to Pattaya, I'm going to stay away from all the main Bacau, Lenke, LK Metro. Of course, they're great places to go for a night out, but I don't want to be constantly walking up and down them sois. So I'm probably going to be out towards Beach Road and maybe Siam at Siam off Second Road, mix it up a little bit. If I end up going for longer than a few days, then I'll definitely be out towards Jomtien Way, because it's so easy, isn't it? Just a scooter around, or even get a Bolt taxi. Typhon says there's only one owl, one Mr. Owl, walking along, singing a song, walking in an owl wonderland. Very kind of you, thank you. I noticed someone's just commented, Matt, did you get your car fixed? No, I haven't at the minute. So the Audi is in big trouble. Big trouble. It's in the garage. I've just left it with him for a few days because I've had other stuff going on. For example, getting down to Jaywick in the second car, the Clio, it got me there and back, but it's not quite as comfortable as the main Audi. But the Audi's either, my guess, and I need to speak to the mechanic in the morning, he's had it for a few days, is it the clutch? Is it the gearbox? Is it both? What am I looking at? And I'll make a decision, because I just get a sneaky feeling on this one that the repairs are going to be more than the car's worth, and it has done over 180,000 miles. But we'll see what he has to say. AC Parts, you thought about doing a GoFundMe for the trip for the 2000. No, I can't be expecting people to fund my trip to Thailand. Of course I do buy me a coffee and super chat, but actually doing a GoFundMe, yeah, I think that'd be a little bit ridiculous. I think I have to do what everyone else has to do when they save up for a holiday, which is earn, work and save some pennies. Carla says it might just be a simple fix. Well, it didn't sound like it or feel like it, but you're right, it could be, and that's why I'm not getting too down about it, because I don't want to say goodbye to the car, really. It is only a 2015, 2016 A5, very comfortable. Even like the heated seats, the little things that make it a little bit better. Toby Price, Jaywick, Beach or Jomtien? Jomtien, yeah. No disrespect to Jaywick, but you've just given me a choice, and it would have to be Jomtien. Colin says Jaywick seems to be mainly set up in a pub car park. There's a bit more to it, mate. I say take a look at the vlog. Carlos, yeah, usually bulletproof engine. To be fair, it's not. I don't think it's directly the engine, gearbox. It's more the transmission, I would say, which is linked to the engine without getting too technical. but I think it's more the clutch or gearbox, the transmission of the Audi. Ian Parfait says, thought you read out all the comments. Obviously not. What do you mean by that, Ian? What comment have I missed of yours? I do my best to go through each of the comments. If you want to put your comment back on there, I'll see if I can find it. I only ignore if it's completely moronic, mate, and I don't even know what your comment is to say if it's moronic or not, mate. But yeah, drop the comment again and I'll take a look. Plus, I've not gone through all the comments yet, mate. I'm still working through it. Carlos is in the house. Hi, Owl. How are you doing? Ross942, I have to say, this is my first time in Phuket, and there are so many young English idiots. Well, this is it, mate. You're going to get, not just English, but you're going to get people, idiots from all over. I mean, how certain people behave when they're on holidays is just ridiculous, I know, but the majority seem all right, but it only takes one to spoil it. Dave Johnson, good evening, Owl. Welcome to the live show. Soy Six Dave, Owl Best, Gents Club, Go. I mean, Gents Club for me, I really like Cat Flaps in Pratumnak, Go, LK Metro, potentially LK Metro. There's a few on there. I can't claim to be like an amazing Go expert, but Las Vegas Go is decent. Decent. Is it my best? I don't know. I'd have to maybe revisit them again to make a decision on that one. Well, of course you've got the windmill. There you go. That could be it straight away. You've got the Rum Runner and you've got the windmill. They would definitely be in my top 3 to 5. If you've not checked them out, check them out. Paul Cannon, hey Mark, Bill Bailey is on TG next Sunday. Doing a trip to Vietnam. Don't know who that is, mate. Mickey Moo, did you not fancy spending a night in a Jaywick hotel? Well, not really, mate. I mean, not for any other reason apart from I wanted to film the vlog, get back into my own house, chill out, and do the editing rather than staying over the night. I certainly felt safe enough to stay over in Jaywick, but yeah, just the way the day panned out, it was good to shoot off at the end of the day. It's quite a long day, really, including all the travelling, and I didn't even look into hotels in Jaywick, but I'm sure there's some nice ones. It might be they're out in Clacton area. Heavens Above is a cracking go, absolutely. And a big hello if you've just joined us. We've pretty much just started the live show. We've got 130 people on. A big hello. If you could hit the like button, it really helps the owl algorithm. And of course, if you're watching this on demand, a big hello. Let me know if you like the background as well. I like to mix it up on a weekly basis, keep it a little bit interesting. And of course, the latest vlog is the Jaywick one. I'm going to try my hardest to get you out a vlog very soon. Something to do with my adventures in Pattaya. I might share something with you there, but I'm sure I can think of something. Lots of things, lots of great memories. Dave Johnson's in the house. Welcome to the live show. Good evening, Owl, and the Owl followers. Well, I think we call them the Parliament of Owls. Billy says, like the new background. Nice one. Appreciate that. Jason Cock 8175. Evening, Owl. Loving the new background. Stick with you. Love Witches Party, different areas. Keep the vlogs coming and the live shows. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. It's much easier when I try and read the comments off the laptop. Baron ZQ6JO. If you want to visit Norway, I have a few spare bedrooms. Thank you, mate. I've had quite a fair few offers. I mean, let me know in the comments where you'd like me to vlog from, and I'll put it on my list of potential places. When I'm choosing somewhere to vlog, I'll be honest, I'm considering a number of things. How long it's going to take me, how much it's going to cost, what are the chances people are actually going to watch it, so the viewing figures, what do people want to see, Why am I doing the vlog? All of these questions come to mind. So there has to be a little bit of a purpose for me to go and vlog it. But I will take a look at any of your suggestions. Ian, perfect. Jaywick vlogs have been done many times before, just seen so many. So is that the comment that you wanted me to read out, mate? Well, I've done it for you. Is that the one? Let me know, Ian. Like the new background, thank you. Carlos, mate, check it out for yourself, mate. There's a slight difference between the types of bars in Pattaya. Subtle differences. You know, you've got a live music bar. You've got your gents clubs, and they're all slightly different in how they go about things, mate. I'm sure you can do a quick Google on that one. Heavens Above is decent. To GP Graham, I used to holiday in Clayton every year. Clacton, sorry. Is that Clayton or Clacton? Every year. Cool. David Doles 4738. Hello, Mark. Jaywick was entertaining with Michael. Well done. I enjoyed it. It's always entertaining having Michael, the cameraman, on there. Yeah, all right, Ian. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Well, Stephen, 49 likes, and we've got a target of 100 likes. So, yeah, if you can hit the like button, that'd be great. Bunny Girls, great stream. Thank you very much. I tell you what, the outtakes are funny with Michael, the cameraman. I've stuck them at the end of the Jaywick vlog. It just cracks me up. And the good thing is, it's completely natural. We're having a banter, we're having a laugh, like mates, and just recording it. None of it is for show, which I like. Also like the outtakes, keep them in. Thank you very much. White Line 123, welcome to the live show for reasonably cheap. I really recommend Lisbon. I worked there for a while and it's a fantastic city with great people. Thank you very much, mate. 2G Graham, what films was Michael in? You'll have to ask him, mate. I don't know if he's on the live show or not tonight, but you'll have to ask him if you bump into him or on a future live show. I know one of them involved some zombies, I think. So, I don't know. But he has shown me. I think one of them, he was the president or something like that. Scooby Snack, Mr. Owl, maybe a vlog on a night out in Soho. Well, I think London, to be honest, could be a vlog. I think it could be on the cards. Of course, it's expensive though. I don't want to go and spend £300 or £400 doing a vlog in London. I mean, as you guys know, I don't earn a massive amount from YouTube, maybe £1 an hour. You know, on a London vlog, I might scrape £5 to £10 in ad revenue. So I have got to balance that because, of course, the channel is a hobby. Creating vlogs is a hobby. And what I can't be doing is spending loads of money on all these and not getting that in return, as much as I enjoy doing them. Paul ABC 8637, morning lads from Australia, welcome. Scooby Snack, Chinatown is cheap to eat. Nice one. Appreciate that. Right, I am going to refresh the page because it's kind of frozen on the comments anyway. Right, let's have a look. I tell you what, it's a quieter live show. It's a quieter one. I wonder if the half term's got anything to do with it. But yeah, I mean, even the views on the vlogs as well as the live show are down this week. Maybe it is time to get back to Pattaya. Mark J5Z1K Twit2, welcome to the live show. Soy 6 Dave. At least you're asking questions, mate. Owl, have you ever fallen in love with a freelancer? Well, what I will say is I'm thinking about a potential vlog where I share with you a couple of things, people I've met, etc. and you know, what happened on holiday, basically sharing a little bit of that in a vlog, reminisce on some of them times. So, you know, maybe I might get close to answering that, mate, in a vlog. We'll have to see. Typhon, last week I mentioned that I see you being back in Pattaya this year. Is my prediction holding some weight, as 5% now increased to 10%? Well, I don't know what the percentages are, but the fire in the belly for Pattaya has just relit. Not this moment, over the last number of days. That feeling I used to have when I just want to immediately book and go to Pattaya, well, that's just decided to reignite. Wasn't expecting it to do so. It's done it by itself, a bit like a boiler starting up on its own, or off the thermostat. I don't really know what to do with that emotion, because I can't just go and book a flight to Pattaya. You know, I've got commitments, work commitments. Financially, I need to knuckle down for a year to have any chance of going back to Thailand. So, I don't really know. And what worries me as well is that if I do manage to get away to Thailand, you know, am I going to be able to keep to this Thailand tour? Or am I going to fly to Chiang Mai and get the first flight down to Pattaya? I don't really know, but it'll all be on this channel for you to see. So the percentage could have increased, Typhon. Mr. Hill, welcome to the live show. Been checking Skyscanner this week, tempting. Would like to go for Xmas again? Well, good luck, mate. Fair enough. Well, one thing I have learned is that when I do book a next flight to Thailand, it will be directly booked with the airline. I will never use booking.com again to book a flight. I might use them to book a hotel, but I'll never book a flight through a third party. I will always book direct with the airline, because when it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Cathay Pacific have said to me, Owl, if you booked your flight with us and we refused the boarding like we did, we would have refunded you within 48 hours. But because I've done it with booking.com, it's just a nightmare. Why are you doing 2 days in Chiang Mai? You need at least a week. Well, fair point. I don't know. Never been to Chiang Mai. I'm just going to wing the tour, mate. I guess after 2 nights I could stay longer if I wanted to. Expedia is pretty good, yeah, but I've had issues in the past. About 10-15 years ago, I tried to cancel a flight, do it through the travel insurance, and that was a nightmare getting them to confirm as well. So same issue with Expedia. I've had booking with booking.com in the past. Steve-O Tropics, what's up, Al? Welcome to the live show. And I'm doing my best to answer all the comments. If I miss it, like apparently I did with Ian's, drop it again. You won't get penalised for duplicating a comment. Sometimes YouTube take them away if I'm not quick enough, or I refresh the page. Ryan finds food. How are you doing, buddy? Evening Owl, great to meet you in the cave. My last video had record views meeting the owl, so thank you. Oh, nice one, mate. I'll make a note of that, and I will take a look at that vlog, mate. Let me just get my pen and paper, write that down. There we go. Yeah, nice one, mate, and good luck with the channel. Paul ABC, no longer the Pattaya Owl. Well, of course it's the Owl channel. It's been the Owl channel for quite a while now. But, you know, I never forget my roots. The channel started in Pattaya. Aquatic Hitch, a good question. What YouTube channels are you watching to scratch that Pattaya itch? I'm not watching, I'll be honest, right? I'm not watching a lot of Pattaya vlogs at the minute. You know, and I've got good friends who are vloggers in Pattaya, but I'm not. I'm just too busy. I'm not watching as much YouTube as I normally do. I'm not even watching my own videos. So it's just a internal desire to get back to Pattaya and Thailand. Paponte 65 Owl, perhaps a bloopers vlog would be in order. Is that for outtakes, is it, mate? Typhan Owl, you've missed tons of comments, lol. So tell us, what's the most amount of money you have spent in one night in Pattaya? I don't know what this missing comments is about. I mean, really? Well, if I have missed any, I do apologise. I'm going through as quick as I can. How much have I spent? The most I've spent in one night in Pattaya was a great night on LK Metro back in 2023, in June 2023. I pretty much spent the whole night on LK Metro, and the majority of the night, entertainment, of course, after the bar as well. Yeah, a good couple of £100 on that night out, and it was the best night. It was the best night I've ever had in Pattaya. One of them nights where you just forget everything else that's going on and have a great night. Wayne's World, hi Matt, why can't you go back? Well, of course, financially, it costs a lot of money to go to Thailand, and we all know I've spent a lot of money over the last couple of years going to Thailand, and yeah, it's time to knuckle down and earn, you know, unless I win the lottery or someone comes along and is prepared to inject money into the channel, which isn't going to happen. We're not in Kiko land, then that isn't going to happen. Bill Stickers, it's probably a bit late for your Thailand viewers. 1 AM in Pattaya. It could be. It could be. Saying that, we've got over 150 people on the live show. It's picking up a bit. Typhan, okay, our 10% chance you'll be back in Pats this year. Just make sure. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen, Typhan. The World War, I mean, that would be awful. Paponte 65, £10 super chat, amazing. So a big thank you to the people who have sent me buy me a coffee and a super chat. It all goes into the channel fund. Yeah, Wayne's World, I pretty much answered that question, mate. Why'd you have to wait till 2027? Yeah, money. Yeah, money's tight, mate. I can't put it any other way. Chuck Lee 9, hi Mark, there are some really cheap flights available in Bangkok for late March at the moment. Would you be tempted, or are you going to stick to 2027? I mean, nobody knows exactly how the year is going to pan out. That's what I say. If I was to put my money on it, I won't be in Thailand in 2027. That'll be my return. It'll be a tour. It'll include Pattaya, and it'll either go really well, or it'll be another nightmare trip, or somewhere in the middle. And that's the plan. But of course, I can't say 100% that's gonna be how the year plays out. But my predictions based on finances, the fact I need to knuckle down and earn, all that boring stuff, I can't see how I can get out earlier than that. Let me know in the comments, is 2 days not enough time in Chiang Mai? Ryan Finds Food, cheers, I appreciate it. How hard was the flight home after staying out? It was tough, mate. How on earth I managed to vlog it as well, I don't know. The toughest bit about having a night out in Pattaya, then getting a flight within a few hours, was actually the taxi journey from the Vogue to the airport. I mean, I was pale, sweating, the bumps on the road on the way to the airport. I nearly threw up in the back of Jojo's taxi. But as soon as I got into the airport and I was out of the car and the sun decided to come up and I was having a Mackie D's breakfast, it just felt like a slight hangover and I was fine. But yeah, the feeling of leaving the Vogue when it's dark and you're probably still drunk, to be honest. Elvis is in the house. Long time no see, Elvis. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has entered the building, smashing the like button. Welcome, mate. Hope you're well. You will love Chiang Mai. Thank you. Skyscanner for me without any problems. Well, of course, Skyscanner is just a bit of a piggy in the middle. You don't actually book through Skyscanner, as we know. Thai fan says, wrong, you do not need a week in Chiang Mai. So, difference of opinion. If I go there, it'll be a minimum of a couple of nights. And by that time, I might actually have had enough personally. Aquatic Hitchhiker, and thanks for being a member, Aquatic, much appreciated. In terms of other YouTube channels, like I say, I've not been watching a lot at all. Which is, he's unlike me. Yeah. Michael's in the house. Michael, how are you doing, Michael, the cameraman? Lots of nice comments, mate, on the Jaywick vlog. If you've not seen that, everyone, check it out after the live show. But yeah, lots of love for Michael, the cameraman, on there. And I just have to say as well, I'm so annoyed with the DJI mics, fuming. Because when you click on the vlog, right at the start, we're outside a pub in Jaywick, and the two DJI mics should work perfectly. You should be able to hear me, Michael, loud as anything. But what happens, both mics were on and they cancelled each other out, so you couldn't hear us properly. I've had to set it at like plus 1,000 just so you can hear the bare minimum. And it's so frustrating. I think maybe one DJI mic would have been enough. Having them both on, it seemed to really cancel each other out. So it's frustrating because you can't then just go and do a retake of it because it just wouldn't be natural. Have you thought about doing a live stream interview with someone? I don't really know, mate, to be honest. I mean, I'm doing the live shows here from Owl Channel HQ, sat in my pyjamas, ready to watch Netflix after. I don't know if I want someone in my house with me interviewing me. I do like doing interviews on the channel, but in pubs, I've interviewed the likes of Darren John, for example. That was done at the Beer Garden. Mr. Egg, Soy Bacaro Rum Runner. Mac TV has been on the channel as well. We sat on Soy 7 and had a chat about whatever we chatted about. Our vloggers Pest in Pattaya, I think that vlog was. If you've not seen it, take a look. So I seem to have done more interviews on the channel than ever before. Paul ABC 8637, like yourself, I've spent lots of time in Pattaya over the last 2 years. When I came back in January, I was bored of the place. Now, late February, I'm dreaming of going back. Of course, I mean, just getting a massage, a foot massage, body massage, cheap pizza, chicken pad thai from Meat Street. It's all coming back. It's all coming back. There's lots of comments. Thank you, everyone, for commenting. Some of which are going quicker than I can even answer. James Wallace says, no point going to Chiang Mai and not going to Pai. Pai is the most wonderful place in Thailand. Well, thank you for that recommendation, mate. Appreciate that. Very northern place up in Thailand. Thank you very much, Paponti65. Much appreciated, mate. Well, Soy6 Dave, mate, to answer your question, my biggest attraction to Pattaya is the entertainment. I think I've done a vlog on it many months ago. What's the real reason I go to Pattaya? And it's the entertainment. Without the nightlife and entertainment, then I wouldn't just go for the bangers. James Wallace, like a subscriber, pub crawl in Manchester. Well, I've already done my vlog in Manchester for this year, mate, but thanks for the suggestion. Typhon, also I recommend doing some narration on those documentary style videos. Yeah, thank you for that. That's not a little bit of a voiceover sometimes, over some B-roll, that can go down well. Having them in your house could be a little bit intimate, yeah, just a bit. Have you ever stayed at the Queen Victoria on Soy 6? No, but I've had a breakfast there. It was very nice indeed. I recommend it. Highly recommend it. Super Stephen, Thailand, new airport. Cool. Farang Travels, welcome to the live show. Hello, Errol. Welcome. Crispy Cheese Toasty, come on, mate. Let's have a little bit of respect for the people of Jaywick, mate. Everyone I met in Jaywick was super nice and wanted to share their story, mate. So I won't describe them like that. You can do Pattaya on the cheap, no check luggage. Could even make a vlog, especially if you're there for a week. I cannot do Pattaya on the cheap. I promise you, I cannot do it on the cheap. I might as well stay at home. I can't do it. Sean Williams, 4699. Nice to meet you at your meeting at the cave. Hope you get back to Thailand soon. No one's actually got back to me on that. Is the cave still good? Are we open? Is it having a refurb? Is it shut? Someone sent me a message the other day saying the cave looked closed up or something, but the night before it was fully open, so unless they're having decorating doing, I do not know. Monk Fishmasher, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. I'm good, mate. Sad Truffalo Egghead, hi from Pattaya. Welcome to the live show. Rolly the Rolling Robot, I think we know what we mean by entertainment by now, mate. Everything that encompasses Pattaya Entertainment. We all know Pattaya Entertainment is very different to, say, Benidorm Entertainment in so many different ways. Dave Johnson, booking direct with Qatar Airways in June. They want £1,000 same flight. Booking.com 650. How does that work? I don't know, mate. I've lost all respect for Booking.com, to be honest with you. I just won't book through them. If it goes wrong and you need to cancel or they refuse your boarding, then good luck trying to get a refund. Ah, right, Michael. I think you meant the old cave in OK Metro. Well, that would make more sense because, of course, there isn't a cave in OK Metro anymore. So, yeah, cheers for them. I didn't even think of that. So, yeah, the cave Tree Town, all good. I saw a picture of it the night before this message was sent to me. So, but then again, the person who sent me the message actually knows where the cave is in Tree Town. So, I don't know what's going on. Elvis says, I'll be looking forward to Udon Tani Travels. Hopefully it works out. And you can be there at the same time. Yes, mate, of course. I don't know what time I will actually be there yet. No clarity on when I'm making my return to Pattaya. A lot of you guys have got bets on me going back this year. I mean, imagine that. Imagine I just release a vlog, travel day, already filmed, and I'm in Pattaya on Soybacao, and you guys get a travel video with Norse. Can you believe it? Imagine I go back on my word and fly with Norse. Matt Gavin, good. You're good at advertising. Take cut if successful. Not sure what that means, mate. I can see all your love hearts. Thank you. Appreciate that. Java Lopez, that next trip to Pattaya is what keeps us sane and happy. At home, we're just working, paying the bills. I've got a feeling that they will be coming back to Pattaya this year. I wonder if enough of you actually say it'll happen. I really do not know. Mark Smith, Eden Noel, keep up the vlogs and good viewing. Thank you very much. Stephen, the moderator, a surprise travel day vlog. Sat eating a chicken burger. Well, this is it. Imagine I make a return to Heathrow or Gatwick, eat a chicken burger and then fly north and it all goes to plan. Imagine that. I try and achieve what I set out to achieve last time. Well, if money wasn't an issue, you know, there might be a chance, but I can't see it. I don't want to create any false hope. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. And then if anything does happen, at least you can see it. Damon, Mark, are you going to book direct with Eva and direct flight London to Heathrow to Bangkok? Best way? I honestly don't know, mate. I think a direct flight will probably be on the cards. A direct flight this time is probably on the cards. It'll come down to price again, as it usually does, but either for me is the best. Thai Airways, number 2. Do I dare mention Norse? I mean, I'm not really going to book with them again. It'd be funny, I guess, wouldn't it, to see if they can actually deliver. But I don't really want to put myself through that again, because if they send me an email 24 hours before cancelling, then it is literally another nightmare travel day. Thai fan says, let's be honest, Pattaya vlogs on YouTube have been boring since the owl left. I don't know, mate. There's some vloggers out there still doing decent content. Thai fan says, not in your house for the interviews. They'll be online. Probably not, mate, to be honest. I like doing my interviews face-to-face in a bar, in a pub. Frank Travels, Norse, expensive now. Well, that's ridiculous, isn't it? They should be getting cheaper, not more expensive. What's wrong with British Airways? Well, I booked with them and they cancelled on me as well. And I don't think, let me know in the comments, but I don't think British Airways are what they used to be. I last flew with British Airways in 2016 to New York, and that was all right. Nothing special, a little bit dated aircraft. Maybe they've changed for the better or the worse, I don't know. But I booked once, and then within 24 hours, I got an email saying that it had been cancelled. Or something along those lines. I'd have to look back at the vlog to see what happened. And that might have been down to booking.com, I don't know. Dave Johnson, I also believe you were back in Pattaya this year. Oh dear. A lot of you thinking that. Well, I'm not making any promises, mate. I don't know how that's going to work. Elvis, 1 a.m. here in Hua Inn. Always great to see Michael. Of course, Michael is the moderator and the cameraman. Ryan Fine Food, what you're watching on Netflix? Nothing at the minute, mate. Usually I kind of get into either a series or something like that, or a movie, but you know where you just can't quite choose what to watch. I'm in that, but when I find it, I'll be glued. But I'm just flicking at the minute from one series or film to another. I do like that Carry On film with the guy from Ozark in it. If you've not checked that out, I mean, I enjoyed it. I love kind of airport setting, you know, Die Hard kind of setting, airport aeroplane kind of film, or a Liam Neeson film. Dave Wilkinson, R8Z, welcome to the live show. I hope the future trips are as good as the previous trips. Well, I hope the future trips to Pattaya and Thailand are better than the last one. I mean, seriously, sickness, twisted ankle, flight cancellation, abuse on the streets, which I'm going to pipe down on now because obviously I've talked about it a lot. Hopefully it will be better. You never know, that first vlog walking down Soybecow, maybe somebody will come up to me and buy me a beer rather than calling me a mug. Top Cat back in Pattaya in a year guaranteed. Wow. White Lime, I like Emirates economy. You usually get around 650. I'm a big fan of Emirates. And I do want to say, again, a big thank you to Qatar Airways for the free upgrade. Thank you. I appreciate it. Typhon says, I vouch for British Airways. Always been good. I've flown with them over 10 times. Yeah, I mean, I'm not slagging them off, mate, but I've not used them for over a decade, and they weren't amazing when I used them to New York. But it wasn't awful. It wasn't bad. Paul ABC, you're trying hard to change your channel, but 90% of comments are about Pattaya. Well, never ever forget where the channel started, mate. And thankfully, my interest is Thailand and Pattaya. You know, I've even got the flags up here. You know, and the change of brand was very much about seeing more of Thailand and also some vlogs in the UK as well. And that's what we're doing. I mean, the Manchester vlog has gone down very well. I've done a Jaywick one, which is out at the minute. That was released this morning. And of course, when I do make a return to Thailand, I won't be just dashing to Pattaya. I will definitely be going up to Chiang Mai. What happens after Chiang Mai is kind of out of my hands at this point. I'm hoping I will stick to the plan, work my way down, and then get to Pattaya. But until you're actually in the moment, it's very hard to say. Frank Travels, Leo, is that a drink you're having at the minute, mate? I'm more of a cigar. North flights, last flight is in 3 weeks' time. Oh, why are they stopping, are they, mate? Baseman65, welcome to the live show. You should branch out more. Pattaya is just a backwater you could grow into a big... It's not about becoming a big YouTube star, to be honest, Baseman. It is about having a cracking holiday and just vlogging it as I go. I don't want to try and be the biggest YouTube star. You know, I'm very realistic and grounded. You know, you got the likes of, you know, people who are big YouTubers, and that's not me. And I don't want to go places in Thailand just for content. I want it to be a genuine holiday. That's always been my motto. Oh, Mickey P5122, £20 super chat, brilliant stuff. A big thank you to everyone who's sending me a buy me a coffee as well as a super chat. It all goes to the Owl channel, which will be spent on beer, bangers, flights or hotels, or even fuel to get around the country to do the odd vlog. So thank you very much. And you put a comment on there saying thanks for the videos. I will much appreciate it, Mickey P. Thank you. Right, I am going to refresh the page. My laptop is like really clunky, so maybe it's time to update it or something like that. We'll see. So we've got 76 likes, so we're 24 away from the target. If you've not hit the like button, please hit it. It really helps the algorithm. It helps get more people on the live show and also more people watching it on demand later on as well. Good question. Baxter Bashby, how will you feel about going from getting all the attention in the world of Pattaya from every bar / massage to hardly getting any in Udon Thani? Well, as much as I like meeting up with subscribers and everything, it's sometimes it's nice to go undercover. I think I got recognised a few times in Bangkok, so it's nice to experience both, I would say. I didn't expect to get recognised at all in Bangkok, but I did. As soon as I arrived, there was obviously people outside the hotel who were staying at the hotel, and also on Soi Fort Nana, people were shouting me from the bar as well. Probably less so in Udon Thani, I would say. Paul ABC, I'd love to be in King's Club on Third Road after work today. No idea what that is, mate. Vidin's Tragedy 5637, welcome to the live show. I think the Pattaya Blues will take hold and there will be a new trip in November or December. Well, who knows what the year holds, mate. What I do know is I need to knuckle down, earn the pennies. But like life, you know, you can have a plan, you can have an idea of where it's going, but none of us really know how things are going to pan out. I know a lot of you guys are predicting a return this year, and I cannot say 100% that will not happen. So we'll have to see. Mark J5Z1K, welcome to the live show. Owl, do you prefer Windmill 1 or Windmill 2? Great question, mate. Windmill 2 all day, every day. The blue one, not the red one. Toby Price nipping down to Pattaya tomorrow, football shirts and Farang food, brilliant stuff. And speaking of football shirts, this is the green Bayern Munich shirt from Mike's Shopping Mall, and it was 450 baht. I know a lot of you guys saying the red background last week with the red shirt was too much, so I put on the green one this time. 2-Bit Graham, you missed my comment about I wasn't pole dancing in Soy 7. Let's say I was trying to climb a pole and twisted my ankle. So I haven't seen your question, mate. Not got round to it. I think YouTube is literally moving too quick for me. But yeah, that's how I twisted the ankle, mate. I literally got about that high up the pole and the ankle gave way. So it just shows if you're silly sometimes, then things like that happen. And that could have been disastrous. You know, I could just about walk the next day, and thankfully I haven't broke it. But just imagine it broke. Just a disaster. Elvis says, I definitely learn from your mistakes to never book a flight through booking.com. I won't, personally. Obviously, what you guys, you're all grown-ups, whatever you decide to do, absolutely. But they're being really difficult at the minute because they need confirmation that Cathay Pacific refused my boarding, yet they won't communicate to each other. So one will confirm to me on the phone, but then they won't. And they won't send external emails and they won't phone each other. So how on earth is this communication going to come? Apparently there's a certificate which I have requested, but I'm not holding my breath. That was a while ago, so we'll see. So it's ongoing saga. Stephen J, greetings from California. Really enjoy your channel. Thank you. Love that. Appreciate it. And like I said before, if I miss any comment, just drop it again. I'm doing my best. YouTube is taking some of them out. And of course, your love hearts, I am seeing them as well. Thai fan says, lots of comments here. Think you'll be back this year. I may increase 10% to 12%. Let me think. Well, Thai fan, mate, let's see the live show next Sunday. What your percentage is, and maybe we can have a weekly update on Thai fans' percentage of the owl returning to Pattaya this year. I tell you what a question for right now on the live show. So you know the story, you know the situation. I need to knuckle down and in this country. What are the percentage chance do you think of me returning to Pattaya in 2026? Let me know in the comments. Thai fans is 12%, I think. 10 to 12% is what Thai fan is saying. Let me know in the comments. I want to see what the majority say. Is it a gigantic 90% or is it as low as 1%? James Pickett says 50% that I'm going to return to Pattaya. Interesting. Damon says 80%. Mickey P says 25%. 1,000%. Soy 6 Dave 100%. Richard. Jason Cock 8175 40% chance I think. Monk Fisher 80% LOL. Mark J5Z1K 44%. Very specific. The Beck Phil Masters 50%. 50-50 for Rang Travels, 80% chance Adventure Seeker, 80% you won't go outside of Pattaya. You thought 50-50. Max Robbins, I've flown once to Gatwick. Elvis Presley. Paul ABC, 75% booked before July. Has Sweden 3209 5%, Alex Brown 100%, Stephen Cafull, who's one of my moderators, says 1,000%, Jason Cox the boss says 70%, Mark Smith PE4JI 1,000,000%, Typhon 10% for now, okay, only because I can't read that. I can't read it, but I'll read the 10%. Aquatic Hitchhiker, thanks for being a member again, mate, 69%. Paponti 65 has gone with a whopping 99%. I'm going to make a return. Once a monger, always a monger. 110% from Sean the Prawn. Welcome to the live show. Well, I've told you that, you know, there's no money there. I need to work a whole year to have any chance of getting to Pattaya. You know, plus these considerations about availability to have time off and all that stuff. Yet you guys have all come in with a whopping percentages, the majority of which are nearer to 100 than they are 1. I would put my percentage a lot lower, at around Thai fans 0 to 10%, I would say. But we'll have to see. A lot can change this year. Robert Russell 8606, welcome to the live show. Don't waste your money seeing other parts of Thailand. I've just come back from a 3-week tour of Pattaya. Was way far the best stop. Interesting, mate. A 3-week tour and Pattaya was your best stop. Okay, I get it. It'd be a great shame, I think, for me not to do that, for me not to see other parts of Thailand. You know, how many trips? 5 or 6 trips to Thailand within the last, what were we on? 2003. Yeah, coming up to 3 years. I know I've only been doing the channel just over a year, but I've been going to Thailand since 2023, so it'll be coming up to 3 years. I think it'd be a great shame for me not to see, you know, Chiang Mai and Udon Thani and some other places as well that are on that list of 10 that I mentioned on the vlog. So it might be that they're shorter than expected. You know, it might be visit that, visit that, visit that, visit that, get to Pattaya. I admit that might happen. Right, I'm just going to refresh the page. A big welcome if you just joined the live show. We've got 160 people on. If you've not hit the like button, please do. Let's see how many likes we've got. 86 likes, so we are 14 away from the target. If you can hit the like button, it really helps the algorithm. And let me catch up with the comments. 1,000,000%. Wow. Soy 6 Dave, absolutely, yeah. Definitely recommend that massage. Mark, have you been to Soy Cowboy in Bangkok? I have, mate, but I prefer Nana Plaza. I really do. Typhon says, Michael, if you're reading this, waiting for you to start a YouTube channel. I don't think Michael has the time to do that, but I do think it'd be very entertaining and I would subscribe. But I've already asked him that question and he's happy, just enjoying his life and popping on the Owl channel. And I get that. You know, there's a lot of time involved in creating vlogs, but if he did decide it, of course I would support him on it. But, you know, creating vlogs, editing, it's not for everyone, especially when it's about £1 an hour from YouTube revenue. And I think YouTube should probably increase. It's actually AdSense who are responsible for. I think that should really increase. I think it used to be more a while ago. Back in Pattaya this year, guaranteed. Wow. Paponti65, Owl, I do see it happening going back to Pattaya. That itch, I believe, that is a very hard thing to ignore. Where there is a will, there is a way. Yeah, but of course, it can't be at all expense. I've got to prioritise the things in life that are important, you know, putting food on the table, keeping warm, all that kind of stuff. I can't just be going bonkers and going to Pattaya every 2 minutes and having no money. So RS Tag 321, welcome to the live show. Well done, great to see you go to Jaywick. Thank you, mate. Of course, it was on the live show where you guys suggested it, and I followed through with it, and I went there. And if you've not seen that vlog, check it out later. The views on it are not massive. I think last time I checked, it's done around 1,600 views, so not a massive interest on it, but I certainly enjoyed filming it with Michael, the cameraman. So check it out. And any microphone DJI issues will be resolved on future vlogs. I mean, I was so annoyed at that. Mark Smith, talking of Owls, shame, Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Chew GP Graham, those nights are the best. I fell over in a club in Bangkok one year and badly bruised my hip. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Not great. Max Drobbage, I've only flown once from Gatwick, usually Heathrow for me, in 9 days' time. Well, yeah, I've not flown from Gatwick. We all know why, because Norse cancelled on me, didn't they? 10% you're going to return to Pattaya for now, only because you're using your brain. If you use your heart, it would be 100%. Of course, I think if money wasn't an issue, if responsibilities and my commitments over here were not there, then of course I'd find a way of getting out to Thailand and Pattaya. But it's just not, it's just not viable as it stands at the minute. Paponti 65, 99%. That makes me chuckle, mate. White Line 123. If you're serious, you need to rent out your house. No, mate. No, I do want a base in the UK. I've learnt from previous mistakes, mate. I'm not going to rent out my house, and I'm not going to sell my house for Thailand and Pattaya, mate. I'm going to have a base in England, and I'm going to holiday to Thailand as and when I can afford it. In the future, if I make it to retirement age or something around 55, private pension age, maybe I might be able to spend a little bit more time in Thailand, but we'll have to see. Richard says you'll end up staying in Pattaya and Bangkok, so there's not much faith in this Thailand tour actually happening. Paul ABC, it would be a great shame for you not to go to Pattaya this year. You blew up so fast with the Pattaya Owl channel while on holiday. Thank you, mate. But of course, it's getting that balance between what I want to do personally and what is good for a channel, mate. And no, I didn't bump into Jeff Carter. I've never met him in my life, mate. No, I know a lot of my subscribers bumped into Jeff Carter in Pattaya when we were both out there, but I have never bumped into him, mate. I think that main week he was there, I was actually in bed ill. Damon says, Mark, go for a mini August 2-week Pattaya trip to chill out, relax, enjoy, and massage. Well, of course, mate, if the money that was there... Put it this way, if the money was there... Let me put it a different way. If the money was there and I could afford, I could get the time off. If I couldn't get the time off, I could have unpaid leave for that period of time because the money was there, then I promise I would do it. But it isn't. So I need to be realistic about it. Luke Manton 7971, always great to have you on the live show, mate. Morning, mate, from Sydney, and we've got 160 people on the live show. A big hello, and of course, if you're watching it on demand, hello. The latest vlog is the Jaywick vlog. Check it out. Me and Michael, the cameraman, are on that one. A big thank you to all the lads who have sent me a buy me a coffee and super chat. Much appreciated. Well, Michael, there's a lot of people saying you should start a YouTube channel if you're still on the live show. What's your answer to that, mate? I mean, I've asked you the question before, and you've said no, you haven't got the time, and I respect that. But if you ever wanted to, mate, I would support you on it. But I'm pretty sure I know what your answer is. But I'm only bringing it up because a few people have asked. And you do like the camera. You do like the camera, mate. And the camera likes you. Sorry, 6 Dave. How much did you spend? Well, on entertainment, mate. Entertainment, you'd have to look back at the vlogs to see what I spent on entertainment. You know, literally after I've slept, the figure's gone out of my head. I think I've made plenty of vlogs on how much I've spent on the trip. Monk Fisher, well done on the likes. Nice one, mate. Are we over 100 then, I take it? Sean the Prawn 9257. Have you thought about doing any European vlogs? I have, mate. Yeah, I have brought it up in conversation. Michael says, I've already said I think I'll leave it to the experts. Fair enough, mate. Well, I'm certainly not an expert, but yeah, I get that, mate. YouTube isn't for everyone. You know, you've got to put a lot of time and effort just to get monetized, and then after that, you've got to take a whole lot of shit as well as good. So, and of course, the pay is £1 an hour. So, I enjoy doing these live shows in my spare time and creating vlogs for you guys. If I didn't enjoy it, then there's no way I would do it. I mean, what job would you do for £1 an hour? Elvis says, remember to smash the like button. Thank you. 100% owl. This is why I ignore people who say money isn't everything. Clearly those people, well, yeah, that's it, mate. I mean, money's not everything, is it? But it helps. All right, let's refresh the page. I can have a look at the likes myself. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Monkfisher, for the heads up there. 101 likes. I think we should set a new target of 150. Is that possible on this Sunday? I do not know. Paul ABC, do you worry about AI taking your job? No. And I find some of the AI videos quite funny. I mean, I use AI to help with my thumbnails and images like this at the back because, you know, I'm not a graphic designer, and for me to design something like this at the back is out of my capability, and I can't afford to be paying someone to design this for me. So I have an app, an AI app, where I tell it what I'd like. You know, I want a thumbnail for my live show, and the channel's called the Owl Channel, and it created this. And it created it in about a minute. So I use AI for that. I don't use AI for my vlogs, of course. I think that just wouldn't work. It wouldn't be real, would it? But I certainly use them for thumbnails. Right, so any questions, comments, recommendations? I think I've pretty much caught up with all the comments so far. If I've missed your comment, let me know. Pop it on again and I'll answer it. GCLDN, welcome to the live show. Evening, mate, hope you're well. Yeah, really good, thank you. Just a little update on the car situation. So I've got an Audi A5. Well, it's my main car, actually, you know. It's my main car. It's been on some of the vlogs. That's in the garage. It's in the garage. Potential clutch or gearbox. I'm hoping to get an answer to that one tomorrow. And yeah, and just to top it off, the Clio's in for an MOT in the morning. So really, when the shit comes, it comes in 2s or 3s. So if the Clio feels it's MOT, then technically I haven't got a car. But I have got the motorbike. It's just a little bit cool for the motorbike, isn't it? So we'll see. Paul ABC, do you keep in contact with many people from Pattaya now that you're back in the UK? Yes, mate. I've got my line. I'm still in contact with people on there. If it be ladies that I've met out there, for example. Sent a video to Webby the other day when I was out filming. Obviously the Cave and Rinda. So yeah, I do. The line app works really well for keeping in contact with the people I like. So GCLDN, it's always something. My car actually passed the MOT today. Good luck with yours. Cheers, mate. Of course, the Clio is just another cheap runabout from the auction. MOT is due on that one, so yeah, we'll get that sorted. David in Cardiff. Hi, Owl. Just arrived in Pattaya. It's still awesome, mate. Nice one. Glad you've arrived safely. So what do the majority think then? Do you reckon I'm actually just going to be going Bangkok and Pattaya, or do you actually think I'm going to stick to what I say and give the tour a go? Do you reckon I'm going to give the tour a go? And let me know in the comments. My laptop's running a little bit slow. Okay, so you think I might actually continue and have a do the tour? I think so. I think that's going to happen. Noonie83, I would recommend doing the tour, but you need a minimum of 3 days in each place. Well, I'm looking at a potential 4-week trip. Jason Cox, 8175, Bangkok and Pattaya. Interesting opinions. Andy Boy 189, the tour will be amazing to watch and amazing to experience, I think. Dave Johnson, I've been back in the UK about 3 weeks and not a day goes by I don't think about booking flights. Wow. Elvis says, I think your idea is great, mate. Sure to give yourself enough time in each place. Stephen says, yeah, to the tour, 4 weeks, plenty of time. Have a good plan. Of course, on your trip, mate, you kind of inspired me because I know you went to Krabi as well, and that is on the list. Martin Ryder, I don't actually watch many of Jeff's vlogs, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not watching a lot of YouTube at the minute. I mean, obviously he's a YouTube legend, and I've heard that he's gone from Thailand to Vietnam. So at some point I will try and check out some of his vlogs. But yeah, Cambodia, Phnom Penh, Da Nang in Vietnam. There is so much to see, as well as all the places I mentioned in Thailand. Udon Thani, Krabi, Chiang Mai, 100% on that list, even if it is for a couple of days in each one. It'd be a shame for that not to happen. Mark says, 1 night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. 101 DT, yes, you should look around different places, so many great places. I think so. Because worst case scenario, if I do 1 week of doing the tour, and let's just say I'm craving Pattaya that much, the tour isn't working, I could always go and spend the last few weeks in Pattaya. But hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully I enjoy it. Noonie says, I personally skip Udon Thani. I'm actually looking forward to going there, mate. Why are you saying skip it? Canterbury worth visiting. Frank 2083, skip Udon. Really? That's the second person. 2 nights in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket, Ai Non Krabi. Interesting. Koh Sok National Floating Hotel. And then the rest in Pattaya. Lots of great suggestions. GCLDN, do you not actually plan to go to Pattaya unless you get the urge? The plan is to go to Pattaya as part of the tour, mate, to finish the trip in Pattaya. To start in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and then work my way down, finishing off in Pattaya. Of course, the time I get to Pattaya could be sooner than expected, depending on how it goes. But I am really looking forward to checking out these places. I just wanted to gauge what you guys think. The chances are of me following through with the plan, the tour of 2027, and how many of you actually thought he's probably just going to go Bangkok. He might go to Chiang Mai, but then he'll probably spend the rest of the time in Pattaya. Udon is great, Canterbury as well. Carlos got a month booked in June. Owl, thinking of a tour myself. Nice one. Lots of opinions on this one. Mark says, check out the bridge near the river. Elvis says, Udon Thani is one of my favourite places in Thailand. And I've actually received quite a few emails with people offering advice as well of what to do and where to go. Ashley says York would be a great vlog. Kent, beer reviews. Cheers, mate. Been starting to catch up with your vlogs. Hope you're well. Thank you, mate. Stephen, 108 likes now. Brilliant. Thank you, mate. Thai fan, first live in ages. There have been no trolls. Well, obviously trolls are welcome on the live show. keep the moderators busy. If you are a troll and you want to have a go, just pop your comment in the comment box. GCLDN, you didn't enjoy Pattaya, so I think you'll definitely do it when you have been to Pattaya so much. As much as us, 4 to 5 days is enough. Interesting. Yeah, and we'll have to see on that one, mate. Because as the days go by, I'm craving Pattaya more and more. Mixed reviews on Udon Thani. I'm going to go. I'll put it out there. I'm going to go. I've heard there's a bit of nightlife in Udon Thani as well, a bit of entertainment. Liverpool would be a good vlog. Yeah, I agree. IT Crazy Fish come back to Hong Kong. Be great. You know what? I would if the money was there. I've been to Hong Kong 4 times. Love the place. I almost ended up working there actually, but I declined the job offer in the end. But I was offered a job with a financial services company in Hong Kong, in Wan Chai, or the main financial district of Hong Kong. And but yeah, I was there in 2009, 2010, 2013 a couple of times. Great place. And a great place to do a vlog. Vietnam, Cambodia, 100% on the list of places. Yes, you should look around different places. So many great places to see. Yeah, so the majority saying I would go with the tour. Gunships in the house. How you doing, mate? I'm doing really well. Hope you enjoyed that sauce tonight on your tea, and no doubt you're watching Britain's Got Talent. Mark J5. I will check out the Philippines. Well, there's another one. Vietnam, Cambodia, Philippines, the Thailand tour, Hong Kong revisited. I mean, if money was not an object, I would tick them off each month. There's so much more travelling I want to do and vlogs that I could bring to the Owl channel. But yeah, I'm restrained by finances, which is so frustrating. If only I was a millionaire. I have put a lottery ticket on. I need to check it actually. And if you've just joined the live show, we've got 160 people on. A big hello. Or maybe you're watching it on demand. I know we get a few thousand people watching after the live event as well. And this is the weekly live show. There will be a live show next Sunday, 5:30 p.m. as well. There you go, work a few jobs. Yeah, I'm of the attitude of knuckling down, earning, because of course money doesn't grow on trees. Living our dream, living our Thai dream. Evening Owl, we're off back to Hua Hin on Wednesday, and we'll be vlogging and home searching. I bet you're missing it already. Absolutely, mate. Certainly am. And thanks for sharing that on the channel. Don't leave out Indonesia, Bali. I don't know if that's going to be for me, mate. Is that more of a place to go as a couple, maybe? IT Crazy Fish, that's interesting. Why did you turn down the opportunity? You'd be starting to look on this route. It's never too late. So basically, I wasn't comfortable with the setup of the visa, to be honest with you, mate. I needed it all to be in place before I was prepared to start the job, whereas they wanted me to come into the office and see how things worked out initially. And I'm absolutely not going to do that. You don't mess around with working in Hong Kong, put it that way. So the opportunity was exciting, but I wanted everything in place before I started, and they couldn't give me that. I mean, it might have only been a few days here or there, whatever, but I wasn't prepared to get involved in working without the right visa, put it that way. Gunship, LOL, watching paint dry is better than Britain's Got Talent. Well, I thought you enjoy Britain's Got Talent, mate, but whatever you enjoy. We know you enjoy the tomato ketchup on them fish cakes, but good to have you on the live show, as always, mate. I will check out the Philippines. Working Kong would have been working in Hong Kong would have been awesome. Yeah, it's a very special place, very surreal, great place. And the apartment they had for me was just outside, about a half an hour bus ride outside. I'd have to get the name of the village, but it was, it was a cheap apartment, around £350 per month. That was where I was going to stay. And then I was to get the bus into Central Financial District each day. And there was actually, like buffaloes walking down the street and everything. It was very surreal. So there's an opportunity. Maybe my life would have taken a different path if I accepted that, got the correct working visa, and who knows, spent 10 years in Hong Kong. Maybe my life would be completely different because financially the pay was potentially very good. Martin Ryder, when will you be in a position to rent out your house and live in Thailand? It's not something I want to do, mate, now. I don't want to rent out my house. I want to have a base here in England. Baxter Bashby just saw another Pattaya bar crawl video 10 hours ago, and the brick guy got pressed by another guy not to film, demanding him to not film in the bar. Getting hostile in Pattaya. Well, I felt a bit of that hostility, as we know, in Pattaya. So it's going to be a delight to make a return on Soy Bacow filming again, because of course it's going to happen. There is going to be a return of the owl in Pattaya. And if there's more abuse, then it'll just be there on the camera. Hopefully it'll calm down a little bit. I'm actually looking forward to having a night in Cambodia, Phnom Penh. That is for sure. Right, let's refresh and see where we are. Yeah, I don't watch David Strachan, to be honest. Smashing the light, thank you. Ashley says he wants to leave the UK. Paul ABC, what was the main reason you fell out of love with Pattaya? Well, I have to say that the boiler, as I mentioned before, has been relit, and that love is still there. I think just doing the same thing didn't help every day, but also revisiting Pattaya for the 4th, 5th time within a short space of time didn't help either. Maybe if I was out John Tien, Cozy Beach way, where I was for a couple of months earlier in the year, I wouldn't have felt as it wouldn't have felt like it did. Walking out onto Soy Lenki and Bacow every day became too much. It's like in your face, where it's nice to be away from it and then visit it as and when you want to do. Chew GP Graham, if you go to Cambodia, I highly recommend I highly recommend the Harmony Hotel. Sorry, it cuts off half the text on the bloody screen. Mark says, "Oh, you'll need a bodyguard next time." Well, hopefully not, mate. $116 likes. That's all right. I'm not sure if we'll get to 150 likes target today. You never know. If you've not hit the like button, it doesn't cost anything, but it really helps the channel. Well, I tell you what, everyone, we've been on the live show for an hour and a half. We've averaged around 150, 160, so not the busiest, but certainly a busy live show. Lots of comments, lots of love hearts, super chats, buy me a coffees. It's been a good live show. But what I might start to do is wrap things up. Get the kettle on. I've got a cream egg from the shop, and I might get the TV on and have a bit of a relaxing evening, and also think about what the next vlog on the channel is going to be. Of course, the latest vlog is the Jaywick vlog. If you've not seen it, please check it out, take a look at it, let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments of that video what you want to see next, and I'll see if I can do it. Maybe it's Newcastle, Liverpool, Manchester, wherever. I'm pretty sure the next vlog on this channel is going to be Pattaya, Thailand related. It might be a trip update. It might be sharing an experience that has happened to me in Pattaya, or maybe one of the ladies I've met over there. Who knows? I'll try and create something for you to keep you entertained. Richard, that idiot who nearly kicked your camera was typical. I mean, I think he was just completely dopey, the one in the airport. I mean, literally, I don't know. He was just walking at the camera, and the airport is gigantic, yet he's walking directly at my camera. I think he's just really a dopey individual. Toby Price, good to hear you're travelling. Next time Pattaya is 0.1% of Thailand. Cool. Yeah, Nomya Inspector, good evening. Welcome to the live show. And I am going to start to wrap things up. So this is literally your 5-minute warning. I'm going to get my feet up and relax tonight. It's been a cracking live show. A big thank you to everyone who sent me a super chat. Amazing stuff. I'll thank you, or buy me a coffee. I'll thank you personally on the Buy Me a Coffee app. Some really big donations to the channel tonight. Thank you, everyone. And thanks for the support on the channel. Of course, we're just over I said we. The channel is just 1 year old. Just over 1 year old. And we've got a nice community, a parliament of owls. Damon says, Mark, Lone Survivor on Netflix is worth the watch. Nice one. Let's refresh the page. 121 likes. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent for the numbers we've had. Owl, do you have sugar in your tea? I don't, mate. I just have tea. Strong, a little bit of milk, not a milkshake, with no sugar. Typhon, I'm going to aim to see if I can get bumped up to business class. Good luck with that, mate. I think it's completely pot luck. I think if you ask for it, you've probably got less chance of getting it. Only me, you have only been really respectful when filming in Pattaya, but there are some YouTubers who are filming covering that's causing hostility, unfortunately. Well, I don't see, yeah. You know my views on it all. There will be more vlogs from Pattaya, put it that way. How's the weight going? Well, I'm staying around 15.3 at the minute. I'm still a stone over what I need to ideally be, but I've not put on weight from, say, this time last year overall. Yeah, Oldham did win at the weekend, didn't they? I think they won. I think they battered Bristol, didn't they? Right. So as I've said, I'm now ending the live show. Bit by bit, the numbers dropped from 160 right down. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone coming on the live show, or maybe you're watching it on demand. More vlogs to come. I'll try and get you a vlog as and when I can. I think there'll be one out within the next week for sure, but you've just had one today, so take a look at that one. I do love Yorkshire tea. Some of you are asking. I do love Yorkshire tea. Martin Ryder, what's your honest opinion on Jaywick? Well, I don't want to ruin the vlog. I'm pretty sure you will get my opinion from the vlog on Jaywick. You know, if I went there and it was awful, then I would say it's awful. If I went there and it was a bit of both, I'd say that. If I went there and everyone was super friendly, I'd say that. Check out the vlog. You should get my opinion from that vlog, because I don't want to ruin it for people who are watching the live show who have not seen the Jaywick vlog yet, which is out for you to see. Gunship, goodbye, mate. Have a nice evening. Enjoy Britain's Got Talent. Any last comments or goodbyes? We're down to the last minute, and then I'm going to wrap things up, and I'll do my outro. And if you want to treat yourself to a Pattaya Owl mug, Owl Channel mug, then you can do. I've opened up a little merchandise shop. I think I get about £2 or £3 for every mug sold, so It's a little bit of pocket money, and of course you actually get a mug. And I've tested it and ordered it myself. Great live, thank you, mate. Java, have a great evening and enjoy your cup of tea. Thank you, mate. Tomo, can you do a visit my old grumping ground in London, Camden? I think London is on the cards, mate. Chicken burger, absolutely. Carl, I'll see you soon. Oh, thank you. Great live. Thank you very much. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you, everyone. Great live show. GCLDN, good night, latest mate. Good night. Damon, tip-top live stream. Have a great week ahead. Best regards. Nice one, Damon. Big thank you, by the way, to all the moderators, all the donators, everyone who came on the live show. Maybe you just watched in the background, dropped a love heart, a party sign, a thumbs up. However you support the channel, awesome. Stephen, cheers, mate. Thank you. Much appreciated. Right, everyone. So if you've enjoyed, easy for me to say, if you've enjoyed this live show, give us a thumbs up on the way out. Doesn't cost anything. Share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get them numbers up a little bit. Have a great week ahead. See you next Sunday for another live show, 5:30 p.m. UK time. Take care, and it's bye for now. Ty fan, bye out. Good night. Richard fan, good night. Good night, everyone.